Yeah, thank you for tuning in to No Flag Radio. I'm your host, P. Happy 411. Happy 411. You understand? Yo, today we talking about Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves assigning April, the month of April, as Confederate Heritage Month in the middle of a damn pandemic. He did this under the cover of motherfuckers' noses. Hey, yo, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. Don't forget to fuck with your black agenda politicians. It's self-explanatory how they moving. Today we touching on and highlighting the brother Kofi Changamire. Shout out to Kofi Changamire. He's running for Baltimore City Council, District 9. And y'all know his agenda, man. Black agenda all day. He be doing his tours. He going through like, look, man, this is where I live. This is my street. And up the street is where other politicians live, but they don't even check on black Baltimore like that. June 2nd is the day that they're going to be doing these elections. They push things up for their primary. So, yeah, keeping the word out. Everybody, make sure you support. Go to his Twitter, PORO Films. That's POROFILMS Films. And DM him as to what you want to donate in terms of signs, in terms of flyers, in terms of mailers. That's the game. Hit him up. Still not on Twitter yet. They still haven't sent me my code that I need to log in, so I'm just winging it. I have to get on Instagram a little harder this week. And that's it. And don't forget to check out my Teespring. Got classics. Make America Pay Again. For those that didn't know us, what we doing. Oh, yeah, we doing it. We'll start like that. So like I said, oh, what up, Hayes? Good seeing you, bro. Let me put my blip up in the box. Right past. There we go. For whatever reason, it didn't put me in the box last time. Now it put me in the box right. Yeah. So, if you can see from the title, talking about Mississippi Governor Tate Reeves. This guy is the guy who I mentioned. You might have heard me mention him in passing when I was talking about Jay-Z and Yo Gotti as the one that he should be also included in the suit that they were trying to make against the Mississippi Department of Corrections instead of Felicia Hall, the black woman. You might have heard me say, yo, go after Tate Reeves. All right? But this dude has declared April as Confederate Heritage Month in Mississippi, on top of what's going on in the pandemic and everybody going through what they're going through as a result of that. He's doing this under the cover of motherfuckers' noses. So this is basically just a call for black people to be on high alert in Mississippi. If you wasn't, if you thought it was anything other than real out there. I know some black folk from Mississippi. My whole family is, I got chunks of my family out there. So come on. We ain't playing no games. We know what's up. But just be on high alert because this dude basically just dog whistle to the white supremacist society out there while people are out there on shelter in place, this and that, hey, we got a month officially to go out and racially antagonize the black people. That's what this shit is about. Yeah, I may remember like about a month and a half ago, maybe about a month and about a week ago, Hilton Hotels came under fire again for allowing a neo-Confederate conference at their hotels. Y'all might have seen this on social media. Y'all might have saw that. And I kind of sensed then that this white supremacist ramp up was going to start creeping up again and potentially lean into some bullshit like this, then I just felt it. I said, man, yeah, they gonna try to snowball this into some other type of behavior. The white supremacists, they don't never sleep. They don't never sleep. It's only dumb motherfuckers who sleep around them, but they don't never sleep. You understand? So once you start getting corporate sponsorship for white supremacists and outward Confederate anti-black groups, this ain't me saying it, this is the Southern Poverty Law Center and any and all accounts of who these types of groups are, Confederate organizings. Once you get business to be on board with Confederate behavior, the government support of them will be somewhere near. It will be somewhere near. I've been pretty good with predicting certain things. I think I predicted the downing of reparations on mainstream TV. People down talking reparations on mainstream TV. I think I predicted that. Damn, my Peastradamus hat, it just don't never be failing. What the fuck? Why don't my shit be failing? Damn, why my shit work, dog? Black Man 903, what's good? Don Ashanti, what's happening? Don Ashanti say, yo, they said the South would rise again. Yeah. If this is what they meant, then okay. All right. I hope y'all know what y'all the fuck in for. If your bitch ass decide to rise again, you motherfuckers. I hope your fuck ass know what you in the fuck for. While you playing with niggas, I hope you know is my thought. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? For those that don't know, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, it's obvious, man. It's obvious that Confederate anything means white supremacists. That's obvious. Don't let people wave that off as something to commemorate. Don't let them wave that off as something minor in front of you. And the Mississippi governor, Tate Reeves, let me put his face up. Put his face up in the zone. There you go. Mississippi governor, Tate Reeves, this dude, he claims this is meant to commemorate the month. Let me get his exact statement. He said this is meant to commemorate the month the Civil War began. The month when in 1861 the American Civil War began between the Confederate and the Union armies. Reportedly the costliest and deadliest war ever fought on American soil. Yeah, right. I mean, I'm like, yeah, right, motherfucker. And what happened here, in this particular case, I want y'all to look at this. The neo-Confederate world stood the fuck up. The hate group world stood up as this holiday got announced this week. Let me get back to y'all. Yo, the neo-Confederate world stood up and chimed in as this holiday got, well, not a holiday, a whole goddamn month got officialized this week. They heard the dog whistle of this Heritage Month being declared, and they came out and made a public statement about this. You white supremacist groups, I'm just letting all you white supremacist groups know beforehand, y'all should shut the fuck up. Shut y'all faggot bitch asses the fuck up around this shit. Y'all should not be saying shit. Y'all should be shutting the fuck up. I'm going to say that right now. But particularly a group called the Sons of Confederate Veterans came out talking about, oh, this is about all the unmarked graves of the Confederate soldiers. The unmarked grave, the unmarked grave, unmarked grave. Yeah, we call them the unmarked traitors, motherfucker. They're not soldiers. They're the unmarked traitor graves of Confederate traitors. But anyway. So now, this shit is automatically graduated into the territory of neo-Confederate hate group world. If there was any intention of Reeves to try to play this shit off and try to downplay the reach of what he's officialized and what he's allowed as being some all innocent ass shit, some all benign innocent behavior, All the innocents get lost once you start seeing Confederate groups speaking up, chiming in, high-fiving it, speaking up. The lowest of the lowest white people speaking up, spoke up first about this shit, rather. They spoke up first. They made headlines with him as he was announcing this shit. Go through as many of these articles as you can if you feel bored enough during the shelter in place. Go through as many of these articles as you can, because I did. I went through a bunch of them. And every last one of them, they got his statement about the shit. Then they got the Sons of Confederate Veterans chiming in. This neo-Confederate group chiming in, cheering the shit on. So all innocence is lost with this ordeal. It's officially some old white supremacist shit now. It ain't no motherfucking, oh, this is just about some when the Civil War started. Don't let them try that shit with us. Don't believe the dumb shit. Matter of fact, man, let me do this. Let me pull up their symbology so you know who the fuck these people are. If you see a white person out in the street wearing this shit, they are a member of the Sons of the Confederate Veterans. They only allow in white males. Only white males. No white women, no white children, no black people. So they're showing you what they about. I don't think I have to go into much detail behind that. And let me pull this up. Here goes Reeves. Just in case you doubt that he's down with these motherfuckers too, here go him speaking at one of their events. Look at that shit. Confederate flag all over the goddamn place. Look at these motherfuckers. Look at Reeves. This is your governor. This was before he became governor. I believe this was before he became governor. Like, what's this year? 2020? I think this was right as he was about to make a run. There goes his family too. Look at his family. You know what I'm saying? Just look at this scenario. It's a real whiteified scenario, dog. But then I had to put it up there so you could show, look, hey, look, there they go too. Confederate ass, punk ass family. There they go. We see the shit. Ain't nobody dumb as a fuck. We seeing the shit. Alright? Alright, yo, Hayes say the South will rise again. And Hayes say, oh, only if we let it. They are not bomb proof. Funny. Say, hey, say, I make the best IEDs that can be made. Yo, hey, going in. I make the best IEDs that can be made. Fuck with mine and let's see how that pans out for these racists and their kids. Donald Trump say support the Confederacy. Support of the Confederacy is treasonous. You're no longer a suspected white supremacist after we know this. Real life. Learn that you to say, what the fuck? Yeah, real life. Yeah, what the fuck, man? All this shit is just big what the fuck. I don't even know what that's in reference to or what you was trying to touch on, man. But yo, saying what the fuck behavior. It's the what the fuck Olympics with these motherfucking anti-black groups. Let's just keep it real. These white supremacists that want to justify systematized white supremacy. That's what the flag represents. That's what that shit means. It means justified, systematized white supremacy. You understand? Because the targets of these Confederate groups, as we know it, we know they're black people. That's the reason I did this video today, because I'm looking out for my people. And these Confederate groups, they shouldn't be promoting nothing like this unless they're trying to get a reaction out of black people. That's the shit I tend to focus on. What follow-up activity are you trying to telegraph? Or what kind of follow-up activity coming from the side of you white supremacists are you trying to telegraph that we need to be on the lookout for? You understand? Grab my screwdriver. My socket driver, right? You see what I'm saying? That kind of shows the lane that these groups play in too. These groups like these Sons of Confederate Veterans, they got the Daughters of Confederate Veterans. It's all kind of these little neo-Confederate groups. They're classified as neo-Confederate, all right? But hate group, All of that comes up. All that's a part of their identification. And a lot of hate groups have taken on their different insignias and identities and so forth and so on. So yeah, they kind of hybrid each other into, various formations. These white supremacist groups, they kind of dick ride each other's white supremacist faggotry, and you'll see them at events, dick riding each other, dick riding the faggotry that each other do, wearing each other's patches, dapping each other up on the dumb shit. You understand? This is what they do. But they made a real bitch-made play, though. This was a real bitch-made, homemade kind of lane that they showed that they like to swim in and play in. Governor make up a holiday, then they hide behind the governor feeling tough, want to come out and make a public statement about some shit. You understand? So you see how they moving, y'all. As black men, my black men in the channel, we know these motherfuckers is hoes to the heart. I don't think this is no doubt. When you come to my channel, I'm going to call them hoes. They hoes, bitch motherfuckers. Need a bullet in their brain. It's the real. Understand? So we look at it like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Don't be acting all tough. Don't act too tough. You know what I mean? I put them in the box like the MAGA motherfuckers. Like, man, don't let who your president is get you fucked up. And all you white supremacists, I'm warning y'all out there in Mississippi. Yo, hey, say, don't let who your fucking governor is let y'all get fucked up. Heritage Month all you want to. Don't let who your governor is get your ass fucked up. These clowns, these sons of Confederate veterans, I've discussed them in the past. I believe I've discussed them like on maybe about a couple of videos. I've skimmed through some of their actual books. I've actually went through some of their actual hard, dusty page ass books, right? They put out volumes of books, right? And these volumes, like volume after volume, they're documenting, so sort of diarying the Confederate fight against the North. Like you read through the shit, the volumes and volumes of the books is like explain the moves of the Confederacy during the fucking Civil War. It's like, okay, so we moved here tonight. The North, they coming down from here. They moving in at this. It's like a military book. That's why I probably came across it. Just knowing me, like I read a lot of military bullshit like that. But I'm also a nigga they call street nigga, soldier nigga, all that shit. So I just happened to cross this book, man. I just happened to cross this shit. And I'm telling you, like, this is the shit they have in these books. Like, strategy. How the South can't lose no more type shit. See, we made these mistakes. White supremacists study their own fuck-ups type of shit. They move on some strategy shit, y'all. I'm telling you. This is what they do. Pick up anything out of the volume of the Sons of Confederate Veterans. Pick up that shit. And, yo, you'll see what I'm talking about. Like I said, you got to be a male descendant. You got to be white and male and a descendant of an actual Confederate veteran to even be down with their shit. So you got to be plugged in with their gang. This is how this shit go. Yeah, they real regimented with their shit. I don't think they even allow motherfuckers to wear their shit and all that shit. But they'll wear other people's shit. I don't know. The shit is kind of, they like to muddle it, but whatever. Peep the knowledge though, like, yo, these motherfuckers, they on some shit like that. They on some Confederate soldier descendant shit. They about lineage. So when we come up talking about lineage and what we need for our lineage and people try to act like it's so foreign to the world, motherfucker, point to the Sons of Confederate Veterans and see how they move. And explain, look, motherfucker, don't talk to me about how it's bad to claim ground state black American and be focused on lineage-based forward progressing. And you got motherfuckers like these talking about lineage-based traitorism. God damn it. Treasonous. Treason. Who said that? Was that Don? Was that Don Ashanti that said that? Treasonous? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Lineage-based treasonism is what they doing. And they're keeping it alive through shit like punk-ass Tate Reeves, his bitch ass, and his fuck-ass associations. You understand? But this group, man, damn, they basically go around and go to events. They basically go around doing Proud Boy type shit. Violence. You know what I mean? Random violence is what they do. You'll see them at an Antifa rally when they get bored. All these little political rallies when they get bored. standing around acting like they protecting something or someone, but they really just trying to strike an imposing formation with their gang because they're bored and they ain't got nothing to go kill or beat up on. So they try to make public shows. It's kind of like them having an outing. They have their little gang outings. They go stand around and strike imposing formations on the bystanders. This is what they do. All right, they're moving like a fucking gang. This is what they fucking do. I'm telling you, they do this shit just so they can get an opportunity to potentially practice shooting or fighting people. This is their thing, y'all. This is their thing. It ain't no just random Antifa. This ain't no random Antifa violence. This whole organization is not about no damn Antifa. They're about justifying systematic white supremacy. And, you know, we spend our days beating your average white supremacist over the head with the logic. Like, we be like, say, look, you know, what y'all call, y'all sitting up talking all day. We hear these motherfuckers sitting up saying, oh, white supremacy is a myth. White supremacy is a myth. We hear this shit all day, and we be beating them over the head about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Just forget about it. It's a myth. Forget about it. There you want motherfuckers to forget about it because that's a military strategy. You're trying to program people to put your aggressive hands. The white supremacists are the most aggressive motherfuckers you could ever meet in America in terms of moving on behalf of whiteness. You want people to put that in the back of their mind like it ain't there, so you can always ambush a motherfucker. So you can always jump on a motherfucker, always get a motherfucker, catch a motherfucker slipping. Black folk, we don't play that. We don't play that you catch us slipping shit. That ain't what we doing. On my channel, look, that ain't what we playing. So the knowledge sit there. Yo, say, hey, look, hey, say. What the fuck? What you mean it's a myth, motherfucker? You got a governor that's sitting up commemorating something that's definitely not a myth. Commemorating, giving you a holiday, a month for your myth. Huh? What sense do that make? I don't think that was the intent. I think that this is not no myth. This is some real ass shit. I think that your governor wants to give this myth stage, this heritage a stage, so it can never be forgotten about. You know what I mean? They don't want it to be forgotten about. That's the logic. That's the true motive of these white supremacist organizings in America. They really won't smoke with us, really, around this type of shit. They won't smoke around the topic of the Confederacy, and they want to egg people on constantly about the shit, so they can get into the conflicts in the street that they want publicly over the shit. They want street conflicts over this. That is the real. They want street conflicts over the white supremacy shit, and we got to be ready for it. We got to stay ready for it shit. Don't ever think that white supremacy or the dominant society in general just take a L and just be over it. Don't believe that shit. You understand that our ancestors, they brought so much to the globe in terms of wealth that white supremacist society, they never wanted to just let it go and let it leave. Us being held captive in chattel enslavement brought so much to the globe that white society today nationally feels to whine about losing access to what our ancestors' bodies brought the globe. What do we see around the nation? What do we got? Confederate museum after museum after museum after museum, state for state. Confederate monument after monument after monument, state for state. Not just in the South, it's all over. And now a fucking Confederate month, okay? You understand? That's the logic I need y'all to see, man. I just want my folk out there in Mississippi. I know I got folk from Mississippi that jumped into the threads when I was doing my what was the cast? The cast that I did was it my first cast or my second cast? I forget which one. Either my first or my second cast about Felicia Hall and about punk ass Jay-Z and about punk ass Yo Gotti suing this black woman. I think I brought up that, you know, Mississippi is just that state, man. You got to be on high alert, man. Ain't no telling how hard these motherfuckers gonna try to go to antagonize black people, man. They go to the hilt. You understand? Now, if this shit has been officialized, y'all, I just want us to just keep it in our minds that, this is just another mechanism that they will use to deliver anti-black animus every April, every goddamn April. You understand? What up, Greg White from L? What's happening, big bro? Mississippi didn't ratify until 2013. Exactly. They left it sitting on a fucking table. Left it sitting on a fucking desk for all them years. Motherfucker, okay. You expect us to believe that's an accident? Hard-headed bastards. Don't want to change because you mad because your side lost in the war, so you want to just do spiteful shit? Bastards. You faggots. Don't nobody, you're not fooling nobody. Y'all some hoe-ass motherfuckers, man. That's the life behind y'all. You sons of Confederate veterans, you Confederate anybody's. This coming from the South, so out here, the charge is in the ground. The charge is in the ground of this, them the KKK motherfuckers. Like we kind of, our senses are tuned a bit differently to the presence of white supremacy. Every black community in America can vouch for what white supremacists act look like, what white supremacist acts look like. Like, they used to go through our neighborhoods nightly and terrorize us night for night for night for night. Like motherfuckers run through the hood shooting. They used to run through our neighborhoods night for night for night just to terrorize motherfuckers, right? They used to do that to us all over the nation. So it's in everybody black lineage. If you are of the American diaspora of black people, I'm just speaking to my diaspora right now. So in the South, understand, this shit just was on 10. It was on 10. It was on 11. I think didn't Mississippi have the highest number of hangings in the entire history of the recorded hangings? Didn't they have the highest numbers? Mississippi, it's a lot going on in the ground of Mississippi. It's a lot of our blood soaking the ground in Mississippi, dog. So that shit come up out the ground and it come up out of the people. So white folk, they feel that black blood that they done stained the motherfucking ground with out there. And they're bloodlust types of people. They are a bloodlust driven group. So they smell blood. Ah, yes, black blood. Ah, I feel like I'm tough because my ancestors had something to do with that black blood soaking the ground. Ah, I feel tough. This is how they move, So, the charge is out here. The charge is in the ground. The shit is in the air. Like, motherfuckers, like, our senses is heightened to this type of activity. That's why I really can go off uninterrupted on these types of topics. Like, really? You gonna talk about white supremacists? Oh, Confederates, motherfuckers? Oh, motherfuckers killing black folk? Oh, motherfuckers terrorizing black folk? Oh, we gonna touch on all that shit. Motherfucker, I jump on those topics. That ain't shit for me. But, hold you on us, what's good? Yeah, black man out 3, most hangings. Yeah, okay. I remember reading that stat. Real life. So I'm just saying, look, black folk out there in Mississippi, look, we're going through enough out there as it is. So, be on point. Be on point for these motherfuckers in this world of ours as they on this shit now. They on this shit now for April. And I didn't hear nobody in black media talking about it. So, I had to go and be like, all right, ain't nobody talking about it. Let me just skip past the other shit. Let me jump on this real quick. April ain't over and they bullshit ain't over neither. You understand? Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready type shit. This is what we talking about. This is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Keep that motherfucking heater. Keep that motherfucking heater and kill. If it's beef cocky, the stuff is a drama, it mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Keep that heater and kill if you need to. If the motherfuckers come at y'all crazy out there during this shit. You know? Just keep it real. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping. You can fuck with the Teespring, all the classics. Yo, one of my mods could have ran the link, but it's all good. It's all good. And shout out to my mods. Yo, say my mods, look, I guess it's Hayes in the house. Yo, Hayes, know that you also have access, bro, as a mod. You have access to be able to go through the comments, like, and basically be like a comment editor in a way. You can send comments to me, like if somebody put a comment in the comments and you think it's kind of fishy or whatever, or trolly or whatever, send it to me so I can look at it or whatever. I'm not sure of the process to get you access to do it because I'm not a mod. Maybe I need to mod myself up and do it and try it and see how to do it. But it's a power that you have as a mod. Like you can do more than just the comments in the comment section and all of that shit. They give you that extra power to go through my comments and send me shit, forward them to me. So whatever it is, like just look at any comment. Hey, whenever you get the time, big bro, just like click on a comment and then see like what kind of menu selection come up for you in particular. Like what do you see? Like what do you get to do? You know what I'm saying? And yo, look, don't forget to fuck with my Instagram. Shit popping now. PDGAF. Finna be dropping some snippets and some cut ups of some things. I got a Bernie Sanders cut up going up soon since he quit the election. I wanted to do something to commemorate. So that'll be going up sometime this week. I'll try to conk it out. I got my clips already. I just need to put them together and do all that. And what else? Shit. It's only 6. I might try to drop another one tonight. I'm finna go eat. And then I'm finna drop something. You know what I'm saying? I might try to drop again. I'm gonna try to drop again tonight. I got another story I wanna do. So if y'all see me pop up, holla at your boy and all of this. Let me get it, y'all. Peace, Niche. I see you.